and welcome to Scott's Inverts. I'm Scott. Behind me are those beautiful inverts, and today we are looking at davus pentaloris, adult female. I have done a care video on this girl in the past. She's absolutely stunning, but it's time she went from an 8x8x8 up to a 10x10x10. Give her that additional room, hopefully create that additional space for maybe a burrow. We'll see as she progresses in this enclosure. Anyway, let's get into the video. So here is my Guatemalan tiger rump tarantula, the davus pentaloris. Absolutely stunning spider. So she's been in this enclosure now for 2 months, and now she's an adult female looking absolutely beautiful. She's probably 4 inches across now, I'd say. And she's done a lot of webbing, but the enclosure she's in is an 8x8x8, and I want to put her in a 10x10x10 just so she's got some more room now, more room to burrow, more room to web, and just enjoy life a lot better. Now these girls, they actually come from Mexico, Guatemala, Panama. We want to be keeping these around sort of 25-26 degrees with humidity around 75 to 85%. So let's start this new enclosure with all those parameters in mind. So I've spread this little piece up here because all we're doing is adding that potting compost and making a bit of an embankment up at the back. What we've done is, this is from our old enclosure with some other webbing on it. Hopefully those pheromones, hormones, whatever she leaves on her webbing will come across and stay on that webbing and make her feel just a little bit more at home with the whole transfer process. Hopefully it'll just make it a little bit less stressful for her. So for a hide, we have a bean pod. So I'm going to kind of put that just over there, like so. A little bit of soil going up there and down the back. Now I have got some moss. Normally I put the moss in dry and then spray it down, but this time I've decided to actually soak the moss for probably about an hour just to get it nice and damp and see if that aids its growth. So with the moss, I'm actually going to put it across here. What I have noticed is when you do let it soak, it does contain a hell of a lot more water than what it would when you just spray it. So maybe it'll help it grow more in the enclosure. Only time will tell, to be honest. And I've found another piece of aquarium timber. Kind of keep placing it around, try upside down, and that looks quite sinister. I think we've found the spot that this one's going to be going in. Maybe twist it just a little bit up to there. Absolutely awesome. Hopefully she'll climb all over this and literally just web all over there. I'm going to try and drape a little bit of moss. I'm going to put some more moss in the back. As you guys know, moss really does help so well with the humidity. Helps to keep it in the soil, as well as being a slow humidity releaser. Absolutely wicked stuff. And it looks epic. Just trying to kind of give the impression that this has been in here a long time, and it's kind of, I suppose when you're scaping a tank, sometimes it takes time, sometimes it comes straight away. But just keep trying and trying and trying until you get something that you really like yourself, as well as being a really nice place for your spider to live. So what we've done is we've created webbing points. We've got the moss in there for humidity. The soil is also wet for that humidity as well. She's got a hide, but we've also created another hide just here. So I'm going to dig that out with my finger a little bit. And then hopefully, if she fancies to burrow, she can actually go inside there and burrow. Because like we said, they're an opportunistic burrower, so they'll make use of burrows if they're available. just have to wait and see. But I mean, I keep this moss dried out, I do, so sometimes it doesn't always look amazingly green, but after having drenched it, give it a little bit of time, it does return to that beautiful green looking colour. I'm going to go in just there with a water dish, so it's kind of hidden, just like almost like a secret garden going on here. You can never have enough moss, so let's put a little bit more moss in, create a bit more of a 3D background going on. It has been said about water dishes actually, whether tarantulas need them or not. Yes, in our home they do need them. In the wild, not necessarily. If there's a lot of rain, they will, and they do suck moisture from out of the soil. But we're in a home setting, put a water dish in, they cost pennies. So here is our female just in the back there. Remember guys, I mean, everybody's got their own little twist and little special knacks on catch cupping and all the rest of it. As long as it works, happy days. So she's out pretty much most of the time, so I can literally just do that. She's in the catch cup, happy days. And then what I do is I get the lid of the catch cup and I just slide it underneath her, move her gently, just be really gentle when you're doing that. When you're moving the catch cup onto the lid, just be ever so careful, and there she is. And what we're doing is we're taking this out of the enclosure with hands on the lid and just clicking it shut. Absolutely perfect. Then brings us back to our Exoterra setup that we've got here. The 10x10, open the door. So we don't want to aim her towards the water dish. I'm going to aim her towards home, and I'm just going to patiently wait now until she comes out by herself on her own accord. So I told you she was beautiful and I didn't let you down. She is absolutely stunning, mind-blowing species. They are not rare in the hobby by a long shot, but they are absolutely beautiful. They're pretty cheap as well, so have a look around, see if you can't find one. If you haven't got one already, they're absolutely stunning. Now BTS is just around the corner. If you want to meet me and maybe some other YouTubers, we will be around Spar Spiders table around 2 PM on the day. So if you head over to Spar Spiders around 2 o'clock, you'll be able to meet us all and come chat to us and say hello, get some stickers, all the rest of it. Now I do look a little bit rough today because I've actually had a day's work, and I thought, well, you know, I'm going to be messing around with some dirt and some soil, so I'm going to keep the worktop on because Nick needs washing now anyway. So that's what we've done. I'm also suffering with toothache from the devil himself. I have a wisdom tooth right at the back that has been causing me some absolute serious issues. So if I've not looked the best in the last couple of videos, I do apologise. I am currently experiencing a hell of a lot of pain. Come Friday, dentist appointment made by the wife, so that'll be coming out, and the following week I should be all good. So please wish me luck. I am scared of the dentist, I'm not afraid to admit that. So I am petrified about this appointment, to tell you absolutely honestly, but hopefully it will come, it will go, and it will all happen really quickly, and I'll be happy as Larry again. Anyway guys, thank you all for watching, and as always, we shall see you again on the next one.